Week number 36 ECG news with the news and facts for the egg and egg product market. This week we have same and similar markets than last week, so suppliers were asking beginning of the week very high prices for their eggs, and they were lowering the prices again until end of the week as they cannot sell them with these high prices. Depending on the very hot and long summer period now, we think that the supermarkets and also wholesale markets are very quiet and not ordering very much eggs, and at this moment the discount has to make the market because the industries are very full and they are not buying very much as they have also bad sales with their product and they are not very interested to pay more for the eggs at this moment. So discount is very quiet, industry is also very quiet, and that makes of course pressure to the suppliers which want to sell their eggs, and they are lowering then until the end of the week the prices as they have no sales. And that makes of course the market at the beginning of the week sometimes more stable, but until the end of the week sometimes also more cheaper than the week before. We see on the other hand that industries have bad sales at this moment. On the whole egg it is not very good running, and the egg yolk were a little bit better in the sales, but with the very cheap egg white prices there's also no other possibility than to increase the prices for the egg yolk, which makes of course the buyers of egg yolk at this moment not so enthusiastic to buy more of it, and they are also now lowering their orders. That makes again the situation that there is not so much demand on the egg yolk anymore. On the other hand, we have information that the consumption is of course very quiet with this hot and warm weather, and the packing stations have too much overproduction there, which has also been sold to the industry, and that makes the situation that industry gets very big quantities of eggs being offered. And they have very full storehouses, so they only buy when it is quite cheap and they think that they want to take them. Export markets are very quiet. We can see that the local productions are quite high. The eggs on their markets are very cheap from all over the world, and we see that there's also pressure from some suppliers all over the world to sell to the exporting places which are buying the bigger quantities of eggs. So it is nearly no possibility from Europe at this moment to be competitive with the prices which are being offered there. From USA we have information that the market there is again quite slowly. The industry were making stocks in the last week, that has been done, so there's no other more demand of them. Consumption is in also summer mood. They have also very hot weather there, so also not so much movings, and that creates a situation that the market there is dropping again also. So from that side they are trying of course also to push their export possibilities in the world, and that you can also see in export markets as they are also very cheap eggs from USA and also very cheap product of them. So that was it from this side. We will be back to you next week again with news and facts for the egg and egg product market. Until then, take care.